You're very welcome back. Now, my next guest is a member of this country's most successful musical family. She's also an accomplished actress, having begun her acting career with a small part in The Commitments at just 15 years of age. Since then, though, she has starred in Evita with Madonna and appeared in Dancing at Lunasa in the Old Vic in London. And now she is once again taking to the boards to tackle the role of Jane Eyre at the Gate Theatre in Dublin. Would you welcome, please, Andrea Corr. Okay, let's start with the letter C and Commitments. How did you end up in The Commitments, of all people? Did you know she was in The Commitments? No. Well, some of you did, but some of you didn't. So how did you get there?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Okay,
but
give us a short version.
Okay, I'll try. Our manager, John Hughes, was not actually a manager, first of all. He was a musician.
Sure.
And Jim was recording his demos for him, producing his demos. And John also, at the same time, was musical coordinator on the film The Commitments.
Yeah.
And actually, it was just auditioning process, and Alan Parker had come to town. And basically, anybody who could tap their foot was arriving.
Yeah.
I can be in this.
And have a go.
And John said it to Jim, you should come along. And Jim said, well, I've actually 3 sisters. So he said, great. You should all go, and we all auditioned.
Bring the whole family.
Yeah, we all auditioned and performed as a band, and it was the first time.
Was that I suppose the kernel of the idea for the corrs? Is that where it all began as a band then, or was it all happening in the background anyway?
Well, our parents were musicians,
yeah.
So it kind of was a little inevitable, I suppose. But it was the catalyst, really,
yeah.
Because it was the first time we did perform together, and. Yeah, and then also at the end of it, the casting director said to John, you should, John, I'm going to just go out there and say something, but you should manage this band, and corrs, you should be managed by John.
And on it went.
And on it went, yeah.
Okay. When was the last time you saw yourself in The Commitments? You took out the video cassette to watch it.
Oh, I don't take out the video cassette, believe it or not.
Have you seen it recently?
No,
Do you want to see yourself in it now?
Oh, okay.
Do you want to see Andrea? So do I. Have a look at this.
Oh, God.
You love this.
Hey, where are you going? You haven't finished your dinner.
Out. Can I borrow your hairdryer?
Go and shush.
And leave my aftershave alone. Who was that at the door? Some snotty-nosed young fella with a mouth organ.
You put an ad in the paper.
I'm putting a band together. Do you need a singer? Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
There you are. You're 15 then.
Oh, God, yeah.
Is that strange looking at that for you, is it? Peculiar?
Yeah, it's nearly like it's not me, but, you know, when I think about it, I was more confident then. I mean, when there's a documentary of the making of the film The Commitments, and Alan Parker, we audition after we sung, and Alan Parker asks, so was that the first time you've ever performed live? And I respond, as a band.
Yeah.
Like I'd apparently been doing it myself for years.
Yes, of course.
At 15.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So, yeah.
So that's going back, because you went on then to star in other things like Evita with Madonna.
Yeah.
Did you get to hang out with her or act with her or?
Yeah, our scenes were together. Basically, I was the mistress, so she was kicking me out of the bed.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm typecast or whatever. But that was method, by the way.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And how'd you get
so
on
obviously
with her?
my scenes were with her. We were in the middle of touring at the time, and kind of hectic and manic, and I really just wanted to do the job, and I didn't want to get intimidated, so I really just did my job. And
Would you have
kept
been a
to
bit
myself.
freaked out acting opposite Madonna, or did that bother you at all?
I just was scared of being intimidated. I was scared of kind of maybe the cool girl in the class syndrome, where they're nice, and then you warm to them, and then they go, ooh. You know, or something.
Yeah.
I just was...
So you didn't want to get close?
No,
or
I just
far.
did my job.
Yeah, so get on with it. When you went for dancing at Lunasa, Big production and a very kind of lofty stage to be on and so on. Do you have to audition like everyone else, or do they say, look, we know she has the form or whatever? I mean, are you on the cattle market?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you?
Absolutely. And I kind of nearly think even more so.
Yes,
because, you know, I mean, and particularly theatre, the incarnation that most people know of me, it doesn't help. In fact, I think it would hinder nearly more.
What is the incarnation people know of you?
Well, as a singer in a band, you know, I kind of feel that I have to like fight against that in a way. But I'm up for it. It only makes you work harder, and I really wanted it. So I went to that audition practically in a house coat and dressed for the whole thing, and
back to
you know,
your method
as in
acting
like,
again. Yeah.
Off with the no makeup and hair back, and
so you went dowdy. You dowdied up or down to get the part. And how are you with the audition process? I would imagine that it's pretty nerve-wracking, is it?
Yeah, it is. But you know, I suppose it's if you really want something and if you really believe in how something is written, and then you know, if you trust that it's there in the script, then the rest should come incidentally, really. And you know, so basically, I think when I've really cared about something, I managed to do a good job. And all I want to do is actually go in and leave it going, at least I did my best. There's nothing worse than leaving going, I could have been better.
Yes.
That's really frustrating.
Do you love acting, or do you really enjoy it? I just wonder about the way you talk about it. I don't sense a great passion for it. I sense that you feel like it's something that you like doing, but you sound almost nervous about talking about acting or something.
I'm
like
just nervous on TV.
Oh, you're nervous on TV. Do you find it easier to be on stage than on television, like here?
Do you know what? I think I find it. I don't find it as nerve-wracking to be another character. I find it more nerve-wracking to be myself.
Yeah, but you've been in the business for so many years. I'm surprised you haven't kind of shed that nervousness. Why is that? Why do you think you're so, even doing an interview like this, but you'd still...
It's not really, I'm not really when it comes to singing, and you know, when it comes to acting, it's just about telling the truth and looking into, you know, somebody's eyes and listening to what they're saying, telling the truth, and singing the same way, telling a story and going, you must hear this, and this is, you know, true again. But so that's okay. But I think, I don't know.
This is a different.
I find it's.
Well, we'll keep going.
Revealing
anyway.
yourselves a bit more.
Okay, it's a different type of thing to be doing. You're in the Gates soon, obviously.
Yeah.
And are you excited about that, or I'm not going to ask you nervous anymore because you're obviously not. You like doing it. You're happy with that.
No, I love it. I really do. I'm very excited about it. I mean, it's full on. We've been rehearsing for the past month, but who I'm working with, it's just, you know, I'm so lucky, and it's a lovely place to work in the Gate, and you know, it's just really, and then it's just such.
You brought your own dress.
Such a beautiful book.
Yeah, it's good luck. Jane Eyre. So that's happening quite soon. By the way, we haven't really seen much of you since you got married in County Clare. And how was your wedding day? Was it a lot of fun? Did you?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I loved every minute. It was beautiful.
Did you sing at the wedding?
I didn't sing at the wedding. I think there was things in the paper, like the whole family got up and sang, which would be a bit funny.
You didn't?
I did.
The paper's got it wrong?
Yeah, sometimes.
Seriously, how unusual.
Yeah.
But you didn't, so you didn't sing despite everything like that? You weren't tempted to? You just
I did sing instead of doing a speech after the dinner and all that type of thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of
Brett,
brides love to stand up and say a few words. What song did you sing?
I don't like saying the words.
What, the words of the name of the song?
No. What I'm saying is it's the speech.
So what did you sing?
I sang "I'll Be Seeing You," Billie Holiday.
Gorgeous song. Okay, and you felt that was expressed where you were at with Brett and on that day.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a nice thing to do. You're an auntie now to how many kids?
There are 6.
Yeah, you better get it right now, Andrea.
Oh my God.
You might have just lost a nephew or niece now along the way. Think about it.
No, I haven't. It's perfect.
Six
It's
on the
perfect.
button.
6, yeah.
Now, are you a good auntie or are you a dodgy auntie? I mean, are you buying the presents and
After
taking them
getting
out?
that question nearly wrong.
Yeah, well, you're allowed to.
I don't know. Well, I love them very much.
Do you take them out for treat days?
I do. I love to, though. I did take Caroline's kids to Dublin Zoo one day, and it poured, and I actually felt that I traumatised them by the end of the day.
They blamed you for the weather that day.
Well, I couldn't get a taxi as well, and I was like holding them going, oh my God, they're going to get pneumonia now.
But they're all okay?
They're totally fine.
Oh, thank God. They just
a couple of years ago.
I was going to say, they never want to say, I don't want to go out with her
a couple
again.
of twitches, you know.
Every time they see an animal.
Yeah.
No! Now, the solo album you made after the corrs took a break and all that kind of thing. You have another one coming up, have you?
Yeah, it is of old songs.
And Billie Holiday's in there.
Yes,
again,
she is, yeah.
And is that something that is, you know, important to you to do that solo rogue run? Or?
Well, I just like to work, I suppose, and you know, I enjoy what I do. I love singing too, and I love, you know, music and writing and all that too. So yeah, I've just kind of kept going too.
Are the band suspended, or are they gone, or are they coming back, or what's happening?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're currently thinking about making another record.
Okay,
yeah.
That's the most vague answer I've heard into any question. We're currently thinking about making another record. What does that mean?
Yeah, I think we're going to.
Okay, so you're making another record. That's great.
Yeah.
Good. Just checking. Look, good luck with Jane Eyre.
Thank you.
Good luck with your visit to the zoo in the pouring rain.
Thank you very much.
The album, and of course, to get back together, the reunion, if you like, or the kind of re-engagement with the world. And it's been very lovely having you on the programme.
Thank you very much.
Andrea Corr.
Thank you.
And just to let you know, Jane Eyre opens at the Gate Theatre on the 9th of November. Tickets on sale now. More information on gatetheatre.ie. Now, having recently celebrated his 70th birthday,